Welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 4 Blind. Except, doing post-game stuff here. You know what? Let me just look at the leaderboards here. Oh, wait, yep. Headphones are on maximum volume, turned it the wrong way. Let's look at the leaderboards, because I was looking at this and I'm just like, how? How is that possible? It's like, I don't get leaderboards personally. It just seems kind of pointless, because it seems like, you know, on top of there being so many gamers that are, you know, way better than I could ever hope to be at a game like this. But you've also got, like, you know, cheats and shit. I replayed through the HD remaster of Resident Evil 1 the past 2 days, played it twice, both playthroughs. Freaking frustrating experience, and made me realize, yeah, as far as like gameplay wise, despite this game having some moments where it's frustrating, I much prefer Resident Evil 4 over Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1 though has a way better atmosphere when it comes to, you know, horror, because it's a lot more intimate and challenging, while Resident Evil 4 is a bit overkill with the guns and all that. You know, it's just like, you don't really run out of ammo much, if at all. Anyways, so I looked at the leaderboards on that, and it's like 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds, going endlessly for the first God knows how many of the ranking, and I'm just like, I mean, what's even the point in trying? It's like, just why? How does that even happen? I don't know, but it's bullshit. But first, I actually got the achievement yesterday, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on very easy mode. I've watched 2 speed runs, and I gotta say, the person who did the speed runs, I don't know how the hell they got that good at the game that they can casually stroll through the game in like barely over an hour. But anyways. And I'd somehow, even though it felt like it was dragging on forever, I'd actually got the trophy for clearing the game in under 5 hours. It was like 4 hours something I cleared it in. I was quite surprised by that. And on top of that, the reason I went on very easy mode wasn't because, you know, it's challenging or what, because I did a knife run only one for the knife only trophy, and I somehow got that. And it was just like a pain in the ass having to try to dodge all the zombies all the time, and then on top of that, having to fight boss fights with the knife only. That Plant 42 was freaking chore to get through. The first Crimson Head was a chore to get through. The Hellhound and surprisingly the Tyrant, pretty easy. I went for Chris's bad ending because I was like, fuck, Fate's in the Tyrant the second time. I'm just shit for the achievement, man. And I've never actually seen his bad ending. It's just like, man, the bad ending really is a bad ending. Just like the look on Chris's face as he's going up in the elevator is like, yes. But anyway, that's got nothing to do with this game, has it? In fact, this game has nothing to do with Resident Evil 1, 2, or 3. Sure, Leon and Ada's in the game. That's about it. They barely really reference any of the other games. This game kind of feels like it stands on its own. And then, like, Resident Evil 5 picks up where it all left off by the sound of it. It's like, okay, back to the Umbrella shit. It's like, we put a bit of Wesker here and there in Resident Evil 4, but here's where we're finally going to advance that plot. Anyways, say next. Gonna try Assignment Ada, which I hear is a non-canon little story. Also, I played through Resident Evil 4 again. That's another thing I did. And I cleared in half the time I did in the LP. Not too surprising. And one thing I found interesting is that your weapons carry over. And the weapons you unlock you can buy from the merchants during the game. And that typewriter thing was indeed a shotgun, and I think I know why it's called that, because it has unlimited ammo. But I didn't buy that or the rocket launcher because I didn't have enough money. But at the end of the playthrough, second playthrough, definitely could afford it now, but it's like the equipment carrying over from the previous saves kind of made inventory a clusterfuck to manage. But yeah, maybe I'll remember some bits of the second playthrough. That's what's frustrating to me as we go along in this mode at start. Oh yeah, that was another thing. I'd use the extra costumes, so Ada looked like this throughout the game.
Have you retrieved the sample?
Not yet.
Some kind of trouble?
Sadler. He knows.
Ah. Your extraction chopper will pick you up at the rendezvous point as planned.
I'll be there.
Uh-huh. So like I said, I mean, this has got mission, objective, collect 5 box samples and head towards the rendezvous point. It's like, you know, I've got it going off in a bit of ramble, but second playthrough I had the extra costume, right? Which had Ada looking like this costume. And, you know, despite wearing a very different outfit, the game plays out pretty much the same. All the same interaction and all that. And he's like, yeah, and where are you getting it? What I found funny about it is whenever they reference Ada as the woman in the red dress, it doesn't quite work when she's wearing an outfit like this, does it? And the other funny thing is, the first costumes, Leon wears his Raccoon City police uniform, except it's not really, because it's not blue. I call bullshit on it. But nonetheless, he's wearing the Raccoon City Police Department. And even with that, I just found it hilarious in that scene where you first meet Lewis, and he's like, what, are you supposed to be a cop or something? And then where he's like, and he's just like, you don't look like you would be. It's like he's wearing a police uniform. And Ashley was like dressed as some kind of pop star kind of get up, I don't know. You know what? Let me just. I'm not gonna press square because I think square is the button. Well, it's because I played Resident Evil 8 to remaster, you know? So now I've got to get used to playing this game again. Two very different control schemes. Yeah, it's square. It's like, you know, in the first game, it's better to avoid, you know, zombies. In this game, you could just freaking take all the zombies out. All nearly 1,000 enemies in the bloody game. And still do so in a very easy, well-efficient manner. Makes no sense. It's like it went, oh yeah, that's another thing. In Resident Evil 1, you know, the characters actually use ladders, you know, like a human being would, as opposed to jumping down. So I just kind of found that amusing. And those frickin' boulders as well. You know, those suck. So, you know, the Indiana Jones thing is always about Resident Evil series. Those damn blasted boulders. And when I was playing for the game, I was trying to minimize saving. I don't know if it really affects the score much, if at all, but I did. And anytime I'd like get a game, it's only happened like 2 or 3 times. One by the boulder, and it was just frustrating having to redo shit in that game. At least for this game, it's got like so many frequent checkpoints. You know? But you know the funny thing is, in the second playthrough I did of this game, I actually got the same accuracy at the end, 69%. So I may have got better at the game, but my aim certainly didn't. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going. I know I'm supposed to be looking for some plaga samples. That is. Ah, shit. I'm not playing Resident Evil HD Remastered. Oh, fuck. I was like, oh, right analog stick, turn around, quick turn. Nope. Oh, shit! I forgot all the controls and I just got screwed over. God damn it, the Resident Evil series just... why? So different gameplay-wise. I got fucked over by thinking the controls were the same. It's freaking circle... wait, no. X and back. It's a quick turn. Just using the analog stick to do that worked well, but I can see why it changed this game. Because this game you can actually move the camera as opposed to being fixed. So I guess it makes sense. Does it start? Yeah. Again, I was thinking no triangle. No, it start. God damn it. And it's X to run and not square to run. It's like, it's so backwards to me now. And then on top of that, it's like, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played Resident Evil 5, but I did play a demo of it years ago, and that was my first real experience of the Resident Evil series. And I'm not sure how different the controls are in that game to this. They might be even more different. I can't really remember how the controls felt. I just remember the inventory system really screwing me over because I had no idea what I was doing, didn't know the controls, and, you know, hordes of freaking zombies. It was bullshit. Who is that? And again, I'm holding down square to run. Don't you just hate that? You play one game and then you play another game and you're like, you think you're playing the other game and then it's like, no, idiots, wrong controls. Get down! I mean, get up, really. That can't be interacted with, so that's a problem. Get down! Come on, ladder of justice. There's no ladder of justice in the other games. And I hear Resident Evil 5 goes even further into action, so... I don't know, would that really make it more or less likely for a ladder of justice to be in that game? I don't know. One thing I've been thinking of, you know, with the whole, you know, story not really making too much sense to me because there's obviously some missing gaps in it. Is thinking of, you know, Code Veronica seems to be the game that looks like you're filling a blank space between, you know, games. So I think I might LP that. And I'm also thinking maybe Resident Evil 0 as well, even though it doesn't seem like it adds too much other than, you know, explaining like, where the fuck did you come from, bastards? You really climb that freaking fast up here? That's ridiculous. But the trouble is, this guy's a fucking tank. Fuck, I was doing it again. Good God, I'm doing it again. I feel like I'm fucking playing the wrong game. Oh, this is awful. Good God almighty. How am I supposed to fuck this bastard? There we go. Nearly dead. God damn it. I've played for Resident Evil Extra Master twice, like I said. It's really fucked my sense of control over. Fucking bullshit. Also, you know, Wesker in that game, I've never actually got Chris's bat in, so I haven't really seen the confrontation with him. You know, oh Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, fucking hell. This mode's gonna fuck me over more than I thought. Anyways, as I was trying to fucking say, Wesker in that ending seems a lot more ruthless than I'm used to seeing him. Because, like, in the best endings, while he's clearly a complete asshole, he didn't come across nearly as much of a scumbag. And he's still a scumbag, but not quite as big a scumbag, if that makes sense. Should probably take these bastards out. God damn it. Ah! I hate you, sir. I might have to take back what I said earlier about preferring this game over Resident Evil HD Remastered. Because this game does have a lot of bullshit. Overkill enemies. Come on up and get back. Ah, fuck's not the right position, of course. Like, no, you gotta be in the way of range of getting hits to be able to do a damn thing around here. Oh, fuck you! I'm trying to get my fucking bearings. Didn't realize this. Oh, fuck's sake! Bad idea. Fucking bad idea. Jesus Christ. You play one Resident Evil game, you go to play another Resident Evil game, and suddenly you don't have a fucking clue what you're doing. Fuck this shit. Fuck off. Oh, okay, it's all coming back to me now. Not as in remembering how to play, but how annoying this game can get with its freaking enemy overload. Fuck off! I'm trying to fucking get my bearings, you assholes! These fuckers never stay down. Fuck off. Fuck you! Jesus. I'm doing it. God. Oh no, I regret fucking replaying through Exterior Master of the Original, because now I fucking have no clue what the fuck I'm doing with these fucking controls. Fuck you. Fuck you too. Especially fuck you. Roar! 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 God. This is what happens, man. You gotta play a game consistently like this, otherwise you get bloody controls. Or in this case, you know, not only do you forget the controls, but you get the controls mixed up with a freaking another game in the same series. And is he gonna come up? Because he popped up randomly when I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's still over there. Well, maybe this can work to my advantage then. Eat shit, motherfucker. Then I'm doing it again. Holding square to run instead of X. I mean, some controls I feel like shouldn't really be changed too much throughout the series because it just confused my freaking whole thing here. How does this guy not notice anything? Or a dumbass? Then again, fuck. There I go again. It really is just like having control of the camera is nice and all. It barely does anything. I mean, look at this shit. This shit controls like ass anyway. Sure, it's better than having forced camera angles. Fucking hell, not being able to use the right analog. Now to, like, you know, turn around instantly, having to do this instead. Bit annoying. But then again, it's all because I freaking just happened to play through its remaster again, because it's like, now what, how well does that game hold up compared to Resident Evil 4? And now I'm just like I keep saying, it's like I got my freaking games mixed up with the controls here. And what a wonderful place for the setting, right? The freaking island. What is that sound? Oh. But yeah, I still feel that view. But actually, when I played for the game a second time, I come to the realization that, you know, while the castle is good, it kind of drags on. And while the island has some moments, it's mostly kind of meh. It is just not well equipped for these guys. I mean, I hear this is, you know, a non-canon and short scenario, but I don't know. That remains to be seen on the, you know, short part there. Because I suck at this game. The blood. Do you guys not know how to use boxes? By use boxes, I mean how to climb over them. I mean, I can't climb over them either, but that's besides the point. You don't even have a weapon. I hear someone throwing shit, or rather, firing shit. Shoot out his legs! Fucking hate these parasite things. Freaking annoying. They just, it's hard to aim, god damn it. And, you know, get right on the target and destroy it. It's like the wickier weapon, obviously, will make it so that it'll take longer to take them down. Makes sense, but it can be pretty damn annoying and tedious. Especially when multiple enemies just decide to go the chandelier head route. Like this guy over here. I mean, what's up with the aim in this game? You know, it's like, look, I'm just holding R1, and as you can see, it's like very slight movement there. So you never can. It's always like they got a bit of shaky hand going on now. It's like they can't steady their hand perfectly while aiming, which makes it all the more challenging to get a proper hit. I mean, this is the most exciting part of the game right here. It's like I'm just shitting on the game at this point. But no, it's a good game. I enjoy it. It's just like, I don't enjoy the military like setting. I mean, that's kind of been sort of a thing throughout the series. I mean, like I said, Replay is remastered. While it has the lab, as every Resident Evil game tends to have one, didn't quite have like a full-on military look to it or anything. This is just kind of generic. God damn it, I'm doing it again. Triangled. And the funny thing is, I kept doing that when I was playing HD Remastered. I was getting mixed up with this game. Now it's the other way around. Like, damn it, why? You know, that's one thing that hasn't changed now that I think about it. Replay in HD Remastered, I mean, that's all this part is, really. Is me bitching about the game and talking about replaying the HD Remaster of the original. But, you know, one thing that hasn't changed is the hit detection is still kind of a bit ass. Like, for example, in HD Remaster, when you're running to get out of a door, and like you're pressing the button to open the door, but you have to approach from a specific angle, you know, bullshit like that. And it was bullshit like that while trying to climb down from there, you know? It's a very precise spot you have to be in. I hate when that happens, you know? It's annoying. You missed, but so did I. Okay, god damn it, wrong button again. Not that it matters, I don't care. I still need to, you know, check the area here. There's bound to be a dickhead or two. Where are the dickheads at? Oh, there's one. Right. Now, I know in this game there's gonna be 700 other dickheads around the corner. I was right. Oh my fucking god, really? Can I go a single fucking second or more without having to deal with assholes left and right? Tired of your shit game. Too many enemies. I'm not wasting. Oh, God damn it! Again with drag. Not wasting my freaking grenades on you. Jesus fucking Christ! What did you do that for, asshole? And granted, you know, because you're the enemy trying to kill me. That's generally what the enemy does, but still. Fucking assholes. I thought that sigil thing down there was an enemy running around the corner. Then again, their heads kind of resemble the sigil, which I suppose is where the sigil comes from. You know, when they explode into the parasitic bastard head thing. No merchant in this mode. Oh my god, they come out of the woodwork, man. Fucking hate them. So tedious. I mean, it's made all the more tedious by the fact that I'm getting my controls mixed up. It's not helping anyone. God damn it! Oh, this is terrible. It's not the game that's terrible here, it's me freaking getting these freaking controls. It's absolutely shit. So I still feel that this, you know, this general area in the game is kind of bland. And too action-packed as well. So like in the first game, oh, what's this? In the first game, there was a lot of tension because, like, zombies could easily fuck you up, and there wasn't necessarily all that many of them. Have we actually been in this exact... Wait, yeah, we have. I don't think we entered through that way, though, it's Leon. Oh, I can't remember. Also, Krauser was still a pain in the ass when replaying through the game. As is pretty obvious. Another thing I noticed was I was like browsing the fandom Wikipedia for Resident Evil, and noticed that listing like appearances for each character and all that, it had Krauser's first appearance being this game. So that means that all that back story shit for him is completely just made up in this game. So it's like, oh my god, it's that guy, remember him? It's like, you haven't introduced him in the game yet, but he was like someone that Leon knew and got along with. And he's turned to the dark side. It's like, That's not very compelling at all, because we don't know the character at all, so who gives a shit? It's like, oh, Krauser, how could you turn to the dark side? How could you work for that son of a bitch Wesker? Like, who cares? The guy didn't have another appearance until a spin-off or something. I don't know. Guess no regenerators for this mode. That's a good thing, because we don't have the scope for it. Really? Damn glass. But yeah, no, playing through HMS, that's literally this whole video. Just me comparing the two games. But yeah, playing that, it's like, this game doesn't really have much horror to it. At least in terms of survival. It's more action horror than survival horror. It's like you know, it really does. It's like, you know, playing through this game and HD Remastered, it's like, you know, compared to Stars, Leon is freaking just an absolute beast. Freaking Stars could barely handle a couple of zombies. And they're supposed to be special forces. Leon was just a freaking police officer on day on the job. He absolutely kicks all the asses, and in this game, he just freaking can suplex their ass as well. It's just insane. And he can jump down ladders. Chris and Jill couldn't jump down ladders. It was just weird. It's a different tone and like the way the characters. It's like they clearly went in a completely different direction after the. Well, I would say even the first game. The second game kind of like started to get a bit overkill with. It's like we gotta make it more zombies, and they just never looked back, I guess. Got one of the samples. You know what, just look at the map like that. It's like, you know what, I don't need no stinking map. I'm just gonna wander around blindly and eventually find what I'm looking for. Still gotta play the mercenaries mode as well. And I also confirmed that Wesker is the playable character that was at the end. Which is weird, you know? I would have thought they'd have Lewis as the playable character, but no. Poor guy doesn't get nothing. It's all about the Wesker man. You know, has Leon even met Wesker? Like, not just in general throughout the whole series, but up to this point in the series. Has he ever even met the guy? And if he has, in what game? I have no idea. I mean, Leon's not a member of Stars. If anything, Ada would know because, well, she's referenced in the first game as being the boyfriend of that blonde guy. And Ada was clearly a spy for some other company. And the poor guy didn't realize it the whole time. And then he died. Speaking of dying, let's heal so that we don't die. Also, I'm not sure if I figured this out throughout the playthrough, but you can actually combine. I have seen a comment on one of the videos mentioning that. You can combine all three of them like that. Up to, I'll be uploading part 11 later today. It's 11th, so part 11. It's a bit of a clusterfuck when I first started uploading those. I'll be because my sleeping pattern was all over the place. So I'd end up like, because the original plan was to upload the first part on the first and, you know, upload the part daily afterwards and all that. But it just like didn't end up going to plan. Maybe we are going to get the scope. I think we are. Oh wait, that's just a plaga sample. Boring! Like, hey, this cool enemy, the regenerator? Fuck that shit. More generic, military, mercenary-looking zombies. That's the direction this series should go, surely. Oh, speaking of the devil. Oh Jesus, fucking wept into a fucking tissue or something, I don't fucking know. Also, I got all the bottle caps as well. Again, the last one was one of the most frustrating fucking experiences ever. It was just such a pain in the ass. I rage quitted and the next day I cleared it. Now the thing is with stuff like that, you can't, you know, get angry at the game and get frustrated on it. Because the more angry you are, the less you can concentrate. And the last one really pissed me off. Ow. Shit. Oh, so tedious, these generic assholes. Yeah, whatever you said. Fuck you! Oh my fucking god, they just don't stay down. God damn it. Fucking hell, these fuckers are just way too sturdy. And granted, they've got all that armor on, but fucking hell, it's annoying. I mean, what are we facing? Freaking zombies or fucking cyborgs? I mean, either wouldn't seem too out of the realm of possibilities, I suppose. And you know, speaking of this whole crazy zombie shit going on in this game and all that, I don't think there's even like any explanation for like who Saddler is and why he's such an asshole. I think he's just generic bad guy. And that's disappointing. Could have been something special, man. Could have had some interesting backstory or something, but nope. Just generic cult guy. At least the other characters, the other villains, had some semblance of a backstory. We're in the trash compactor room. Yeah, 44 minutes. That'll do for this bonus part. It looks like it's gonna take a little longer than one part, it seems. Maybe that's the end of the scenario right around the corner. But either way, just like, it's like, you know, the game, I liked the game, I enjoyed the game, but no, the island it just doesn't click with me. So having like another scenario that's dedicated to it and completely ignoring the regenerators and focusing on the generic zombie parasite enemies, it's a bit bleh. Where's the horror, man? This is not horror, this is action. It's pretty much like, you know, how games that aren't horror occasionally have like a DLC that's horror related, usually with zombies and shit. It's pretty much that, except this is supposed to be a game that's focused entirely on that, which to be fair it is, but it just feels generic in this area. Anyways, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.